Hello, my fellow Omasa fans. This is the Gingey Wrestling Forum, GWF. Welcome back, or welcome if you're new to this. We are in our second episode, and as always, I'm joined by...
DJ Big Al.
And...
DJ Daymen T.
And today we are here to make our predictions for WrestleMania, because as of this recording, we are at the day before WrestleMania. It is currently a Friday morning. We got night 1 and night 2 coming this weekend. Also, happy Easter to some of you who celebrate that holiday. I do, so, yeah. Hope you're going to get some delicious candy, maybe some Cadbury cream eggs, I hope. My favorite Easter candy, of course. But anyways...
I like the Cadbury hard-shelled chocolate.
Oh, those ones are really good, too. I already got a whole bag of those at home.
I went through a whole bag of those already.
How many calories are in that? I never...
I don't want to know.
Not much. It's pretty much all sugar anyways, so to be fair, you don't really have, that many calories, especially in candy in general, so good luck with that part.
All right, so let's get started with the predictions. I think so far as we know, and I think this is just speculation, I believe night 1 is starting off with Jey Uso versus Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship, and if so, in my opinion, I think that's the right choice. If I had to go with a quick prediction, I'd say Jey's getting the win.
I mean, it would make sense.
Yes.
But to be fair, if I had to add in on this, and I sent it to you last night, Eric, to be fair, just because someone wins the Rumble doesn't mean they always win the title. History says otherwise, too, because...
You are right on that.
Just because you win it doesn't mean you're going to get it. I mean, would you like to see Jey Uso? Because he's been in WWE for so long. I think, when did he start? What? 12, 13, 14?
It was like 2010, I
20,
think.
something like that.
Yeah.
And when he started with his brother Jimmy and then so on and so forth. But to be fair, he deserves it. He got the push. I mean... He eliminated Cena for crying out loud because Cena wanted to put him over because Cena's just that guy. But it's his time, so. But honestly, I wouldn't be shocked if Gunther wins this match because some people are saying it might be a squash match. So.
Squash match?
It could be.
I mean, it would be the 4th time that Gunther has beat Jey. So,
yeah.
If that happens, is Jey ever in the title hunt again?
Also, what's your guys' opinion on Jay's new character? Sort of the last few weeks, you saw his promo with Gunther. He seems like he's changed. Doesn't really do yeeting that much with the crowd the last couple weeks. I can tell he's locked in.
I like it.
Same, yeah. I think when Gunther had that match with Jey and he just started beating him to a pulp, I think that kind of made the feud a little bit more interesting. Had they not done that, I think people would just care less and less. But it's good that the WWE, they found a way to kind of save the feud a little. So kudos to them on that.
Do they have to change his name to opening match Jey Uso instead of main event Jey Uso?
I can already see it be like, instead of main event, it's opening match Jey Ooh, so
That sounds so wrong. But...
Yeet.
The name doesn't even make any sense either.
Oh man,
I was a little late on that.
Alright.
But no, to be fair, that just sounds so wrong. I mean,
see, I've got the match card. It's the updated one on Bleacher Report. This was updated about 3 hours ago, so we just went over the World Heavyweight Championship match. Up next on this one is Rey Mysterio versus El Grande Americano. They had to get Rey in there.
The name sounds weird. El Grande Americano.
It's fantastically horrible is what it is.
Doesn't that mean the small American?
It means the big American.
Oh.
Like the giant grand American.
What I was going to say is it sounds like Fandango. Actually, it sounds nothing like that, but...
I love how the whole thing is so stupid because it works.
Have you heard that the lucha community in Mexico is upset about the character?
Oh yeah, because they're saying
it's disrespectful.
What was it that he hailed from? What was it, the Gulf of America?
Oh, they gave him a whole fake history.
Yeah, now they say the Gulf of Mexico. Why'd they change that anyway?
By the way, my wife is a wrestling fan as well, and she believes that El Grande Americano is not Chad Gable.
I don't know.
She's getting sold on it.
Well,
I don't know. That cut on his knuckle.
Rey Mysterio is going to whoop him at WrestleMania.
Is he going to
El
demask
Grande
him?
Americano is not winning this match.
Is he going to get demasked? And will we see that it's
Could be.
possibly Chad Gable?
We've seen some
so.
times like that before. I think we've seen that in history with Kane getting unmasked as well. I know that has nothing to do with, Lucha Libre wrestlers and you know what I mean, but I don't think that El Conde or Americano's winning nothing. Rey Mysterio is a legend, one of the best wrestlers probably of all time in my book. He's not really talked about that much. He's very underrated. People don't really talk about him. He deserves more respect, and he's done a lot in this company.
If I'm going to make a really short prediction, this one's kind of out there. What if, leading up to the match, let's say Rey Mysterio gets attacked by American Made, and they attack all of LWO as well. What if El Grande Americano, he makes his entrance, waits in the ring, and Rey's still out there. Let's say he's not cleared to compete. Adam Pearce, he won't clear him. What if instead of him, it's El Generico?
Sure. I mean, does Sammy have anything going on?
He's been out for a month. He's been out for a month or two. He got killed in that match with KO. So
Oh, you meant at Chamber when that match was so brutal, and
it was.
Kevin Owens put Sami Zayn through the whole stuff before you see the stuff under the ring when they take the chairs and everything out. I got him on the apron like a million times with pop-up powerbombs. So, and his neck is probably all destroyed. It's funny you guys say that too. Before you guys continue on with the script and what we got planned for this exciting WrestleMania weekend, I was talking with a friend yesterday that even though wrestling is fake and is not real,
it's predetermined.
100%, yes. But the injuries are very real, and that's not really talked about very much. To be fair, I was mentioning to him yesterday, just for a few minutes. I was like, if you remember WrestleMania 31. When there was an Intercontinental Championship match, it was a ladder match, and there were so many people in it. I wish Dean Ambrose won it, but he didn't. It was Daniel Bryan. But if you guys remember, someone put Dean Ambrose through a ladder, and he landed on his neck really wrong. If you guys remember that.
Who did that? Was that Luke Harper that did it?
Might have been. I don't know exactly who did it, but I remember seeing it, and the injuries are very, very real. And I don't know if you saw about this, and I know a lot of superstars say this, but Roman Reigns is planning the next 2 to 3 years to retire early. I don't know if that's entirely accurate, but he's been talking about it for a little while now.
Yeah, I think, doesn't he want to go Hollywood or something?
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, he's pretty much done everything. So, I mean, he could go back to Hollywood if he wants, but I don't blame guys if they want to retire early. What they go through isn't talked about enough. And to be fair, they're on the road 300 days a year.
Yep.
Barely home, they don't see their families.
I mean, I get the wanting to do it because it's in you. You want to always do it, but there should be something to be said. There's probably only a couple of them, but
100%. But no, to continue on back with the whole script. We mentioned a few matches for night one. What I had down on my paper, because I texted Eric about this yesterday, I put down for the 3 matches. I put down obviously the main event for night one. That, to be fair, no offense to Jey Uso, like his whole entire character, but this match deserves to be the main event. Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and CM Punk. And to be fair, this thing has been built up feud-wise. And Seth Rollins and CM Punk have not liked each other. I believe in real life they didn't at one point too. And even now, don't liking each other in the script-wise. But this match definitely deserves the main event. I think that having this as the triple threat to close out the night will be a banger.
It is main event worthy, but I'm holding on to that. Jey Uso won the Royal Rumble. They said main event Jey Uso is now in the main event.
Yeah.
For like a month, but then they got rid of it.
And then they just stopped saying it. And it's, I don't know. I think you could have put Roman, Seth, and Punk anywhere on the card. I don't think
people would like it. Yeah.
I don't think it needs to close. Also, you know me, I'm a CM Punk fan, and
It's first main event.
I don't think this is truly. I don't think this gives him his dream.
Well, not first main event, first WrestleMania.
Right, but I don't think that because he's in a triple threat. There's no belt. It's like it just doesn't have the glitz and glamour of I think the main event that the Punk of 15, 20 years ago left the company for.
But here's the other thing too. I understand there's no title involved in it, but if the Jey Uso Gunther match is a squash match and that's your main event, fans won't really like going home like that. I mean, and if that's really what happens, I'm just saying that could be a possibility. I'm not saying that could happen. I know Eric was like, a squash match. I'm like, you don't know. I mean, those type of matches could be like that. But what I'm trying to say is that I think Triple H, Nick Khan, and all the guys over there, they had a plan for what they wanted to do. I mean, yes, when you win the Royal Rumble, you're supposed to main event one of the nights. But obviously, they wanted to change the scenery. So, and it'll be interesting to see what Paul Heyman has anything to do with this in this match because the favor was to be with Punk. My friend thinks it's only for a match and he goes right back to Roman. But I'm like, is it though?
The obvious word for me is that he goes away from both of them and
takes time off.
Goes with Seth.
Oh, okay.
I think that's
the biggest, probably the biggest possibility.
You know what I mean? If we're all going to fantasy book, and I just think that's a huge possibility, and kind of like they don't see that coming, but we all see it coming. You know?
Yeah, and the wrestling script, so anything's possible. He could go with Seth, and it's funny. It's reminding me of this handshake they had a numerous amount of years ago, the year that the heist of the century happened. With Rollins cashing in with Roman and Brock at 31. And I think it was a few months before the Royal Rumble when they had that triple threat between, if you guys remember, Brock, Cena, and Rollins. That Royal Rumble, the year that Roman got booed out of the stadium after he won. And to be fair, that's happened for years. But back to the point, if you guys remember a few weeks before, Brock interrupted a match between Cena and Rollins on Raw. I think it was a steel cage. And Heyman came in the ring and shook Rollins' hand. Maybe that has some long-term storytelling to this. Maybe if that's what happens with your prediction.
Probably. All right, let's get to the next one. We got the World Tag Team Championships on the line. War Raiders defending against the New Day. My prediction: Big E comes out and screws the New Day.
Oh, okay.
Since they screwed him,
maybe.
I mean, Big E's more of an announcer now. So, honestly, I don't know. But maybe Payback's in check for the heel of the New Days.
Oh, absolutely. Everything that, he's done for them, and that's the things that he gets. You're gonna leave him in the dust like that? Like, come on.
I'm a fan of the bad guys. I have a feeling this WrestleMania is gonna be bad guy heavy.
A lot of the heels
You look like a bad guy.
I know.
Macho Man shirt with the sunglasses, wearing all black.
A lot of the heels are going to win the matches, though. I have a feeling.
Yeah, it's going to be a bad guy WrestleMania.
I think
for sure.
No, it's just built up for it, too.
So when I went to 39, night one, we got our happy moment because Sammy and Kevin won the belts. Night two, because I love me some bad guys, when Roman won, it was so sad and amazing, the feeling in that stadium. It was, and leaving the stadium was, you just saw little kids so sad.
People were in shock because Solo Sikoa came out and interrupted the entire match. And to be fair, he did it last year too. But people were sad because they weren't expecting that.
The good guys don't always have to go over at WrestleMania.
Nope.
They wanted to give Roman a little more of time. That's exactly what they did. So they gave him another year.
It kind of seemed like the wrong choice, but damn, it was not. It was great storytelling.
I mean, it kind of reminds me of when Rock and Cena faced each other at WrestleMania 28 and 29 a certain amount of years ago, 2012 and 13. When Rock won the first one in Miami, which just made sense. His returning match. It was hyped up for a year, And then a year later, they go to New Jersey, MetLife Stadium, Cena and Rock for the title. You know Rock's leaving. He's not going to be back. So they gave the title to Cena. So it just reminds me of kind of like that, but just in a different time frame. So
I don't want to jump too much. I know we got a list to go through, but does Cena win the belt, stay a bad guy, and leave with the belt so that we go back to one main championship belt? It's a great way to de-muddy the situation.
Go for it, Eric.
Sorry, can you say that again?
Does Cena win the belt and take the belt like he said he was going to, and then that creates a situation where now we just have one championship belt and it unmuddies the water of having two main champions, so that you kind of have a secondary champion, even though Gunther's supposed to be a main champion.
Yeah. I think he will win. But if there's only one main championship there, are we just gonna get a repeat of when Brock was the champion at the time? Don't you think people are just gonna be all like, we only got one champion, Same with Roman. Like, I feel like people are still. You think people are still trying to get over that?
Not if you get a workhorse champion. If you get somebody who will stick around and not be so part-time.
Seth Rollins did a great job at that when he was World Heavyweight Champion.
And if that was the only championship around, it would have been a legendary run.
That's true. You would defend it every week.
Mm-hmm.
or at least every few weeks and so on.
Next match.
All right, next match.
I think Cena's going to win it. To pick up the pace here.
Yeah.
Cena will win it. A friend brought this up to me yesterday, too, and I'll make this really quick because I know we're on time. But he's like, what if it's the whole CM Punk thing all over again? And then he walks out, kisses it goodbye, and just leaves with the title. I'm like...
exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, but, like, okay, he does that, sure. But, like, then what?
And maybe he does it against Punk. Maybe somehow Punk is like, dude, you are not going to leave this company I came back to with the belt. And Cena's going to be like, bro, you did it. I learned from the best in the world.
What's the pay-per-view? What's the pay-per-view? What's the pay-per-view after WrestleMania? Isn't it like...
Usually Payback?
Payback?
Backlash.
Okay.
Backlash.
Yeah. That's where I think you're going to see if Cena wins the belt, and I think he will. You're going to see him against Orton. Then. Watch.
That needs to happen. I feel like Punk, Cena, Orton, Cena, and probably Cody.
100%. 100%. You're going to see Punk and Orton face Cena 100% on a singles match. Before he's gone, there's no way, title or no title, that's happening.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Anyways.
It makes sense.
Go for it, What's next, bro?
All right, really quick, let's get through this one. So this one was kind of thrown in. Jade Cargill versus Naomi.
Oh,
Cargill
all the way.
And I actually love this storyline. There's not a lot of storylines I love going into this, and I'm just kind of like, yeah, this one's been pretty good. So I'm going to actually go with Naomi just to be a bad guy.
Nah, Cargill's gonna whoop her.
Okay.
Naomi has me sold as a heel. And she's been one before, but this one I feel like she's probably doing her best work as a heel.
What if Bianca loses in her triple threat match and then comes out and is on the side of Naomi?
And she turns heel?
Yeah.
I feel like a Bianca heel turn could be in order here.
It needs to happen, and I feel like it is happening. And that would be a good way to do it. She's pissed off because she lost the title match. And so she's like, all right, I guess I'll get back with Naomi because we were winners together.
Yeah.
So my prediction is Naomi.
What do you got, Eric?
I got Jade.
Okay.
This one.
Same.
All right, next one. United States Championship match. Jacob Fatu is challenging the champion, L.A. Knight. Yeah.
I thought this was night. This is night one, right? I thought that match was on night two.
Well, I don't know. This is just a list from.
They might have shuffled.
It's a projected order, so I'm just reading off.
Okay.
Of it.
Okay, that's fine. Honestly, bro, I like LA Knight a lot, but I think it's the Samoan Werewolf style.
Dude.
Jacob Fatu is a menace.
He is like
he's being pushed to the moon right now,
dude. He should be.
Bro does moonsaults with ease too. He doesn't even try doing
like 4 in a row.
Yeah.
And I was pointing out.
He's not even tired after it.
Let me ask you something. Have you watched Jacob Fatu during his MLW days?
No.
No.
Because I have, and he has done some of the best work down there. His matches with people like Alex Hammerstone or Mats Kruger or Cruel, what's his name? It's Cruel now. His matches with those people, including that faction he was in called Contra, I think. I think he's the longest reigning MLW world champion. His work and his matches down there were so good. So if you have the time, watch his MLW matches, please, because they're well worth the watch.
For sure.
That guy is literally the definition of superstar.
That's before he came to WWE.
I feel like he's taking the title, and if he doesn't, he'll probably get screwed over by Solo. I think they'll try to help. Then we could get the old, instead of "I love you, Solo," "I hate you, Solo." Then he'll just beat up every member, including the yeah. Wow,
all right, so are we all Jacob Fatu?
Yeah.
All right,
next one on the list. Women's Championship. The WWE Women's Championship. Charlotte Flair will challenge Tiffany Stratton for the title. I want Tiffany to win. I'm sorry. I hate Charlotte Flair. I'm sorry. I've had this opinion since she started. I've hated her then. I still do, unfortunately. I'm sorry for all you Charlotte Flair fans out there. That is just my opinion. I don't want her to win. I want Tiffany to win.
I like Charlotte, but to be honest, I think this is going to be... Tiffany's going to retain the title. I usually back up Charlotte because, I do. But, this is going to be Tiffany Stratton's going to
It's Tiffy time.
And to be fair, Charlotte Flair's had her time. I think it's time to build up younger people like Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah.
Or Jade Cargill, just to name a few. Give these people a shot. Charlotte's won 13 of those titles, so does she really need another 14?
No.
Just for her to hold it for a couple months and give it away and go away again?
No,
to be fair.
No, definitely not. You've got a lot of women on the roster that are young and still trying to...
Hungry. Ready to go.
Are hungry. They're trying to establish themselves. They're trying to make a name for themselves in there. Tiffany Stratton has been doing that. You've got a lot of people on there that are trying to do the same thing, like Lyra Valkyria, for example. She's one that comes to mind.
I haven't been able to get on board with her for some reason, and I want to, but I haven't really agreed with the title run. I haven't agreed with her being the first of the title. I guess she has held it long enough at this point that it's now considered a kind of legendary first run, for the women's Intercontinental belt.
So you're saying that you're not with the
No. I never knew along with Lyra.
I'm not really sold on it either.
Yeah. I wish I was.
All right, next one. Oh, never mind.
Well, okay.
It's Tiffy time for that one. Yeah.
There you go.
All right, main event of night one: triple threat: Roman Reigns versus CM Punk, who will be managed by Paul Heyman. Do the favor that he asked of him. Against Seth Rollins as well. If I had to make a guess, I'm thinking Punk could win this one.
It would make sense to have Punk win the belt, or not belt, win the triple threat match, because this is his first time main eventing WrestleMania. But I think Damon puts his ones up because I can tell he wants to go with Roman.
No, just good background music.
That's
I'm a CM Punk guy all the way.
The thing is, I'm gonna go with CM Punk. I wouldn't be surprised. Rollins doesn't really need to win this match, but it's either gonna be Punk or Roman.
Paul Heyman's gonna play a huge part of that match.
That's what I said.
We already know. You're right. We already know what's gonna happen.
Paul Heyman is the belt. He is the prize.
Yeah, he's the prize.
The following contest is a triple threat match. It is for
the Paul Heyman
Championship.
Honestly, I feel like exactly. I feel like whoever wins this match is gonna just take Paul Heyman and have him as their advocate, bro. Or just have either as if you're on the Roman side of it, he brings him back as the wise man. If you're on the Seth Rollins or CM Punk side of it, he's just the advocate. So it's either Roman gets his wise man back, or those two get him as an advocate.
Nice. All right, that's the end of the projected list for night one. Now it's on to the projected order for night two, and the first one on that is the Triple threat match for the Women's World Championship. Io Sky, the champion, will defend against Bianca Belair versus Rhea Ripley. I think Io's winning this one.
I don't think she's retaining.
What?
I think it's going to be Rhea Ripley.
Rhea does not need to be champion.
I know that. I mean, we've seen all of them win it.
Okay,
we've seen
so
Bianca win it, we've seen Io win it, and we've seen Rhea. So
if Jay I hate to say this, if Jay wins night 1, match 1, Io is not winning night 2, match 1.
Maybe.
That could be true.
If Bianca wins, I'd be cool with that. But what if it's from the help of Naomi?
Okay, so the flip flop of my scenario.
Yeah.
Naomi comes out and helps Bianca. If they did that, I would love to see it kind of be like Naomi's like obsessed with Bianca.
Oh, I see where you're getting at.
You know?
that sounds interesting.
I get it. It's what is it? Kind of like the old
Mickey James Trish.
Yeah, that.
What's your theory on that?
Like, the whole reason she took Jade out in the first place was because she just has to be near Bianca, and she comes out, she's like, Bianca, see, I helped you. I always help you.
I'll be successful because of you. You're
Yeah.
a great role model to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that could be a twist.
Do you like me now, Trish? Wasn't that what Mickey James said when she freaking beat her up and then made out with her with a bloody nose?
I think so.
Yeah. Do you like me now, Trish?
You know what's funny? They actually did a similar storyline to this in SmackDown vs. Raw 2010, if you haven't played it yet. So there is a Road to WrestleMania storyline involving Mickey James, and it was the same storyline repeated. But
Nice.
instead of her being the fangirl, she was Trish, and Natalia was Mickey James.
Okay.
And,
sounds interesting.
yeah,
it was like a mix of different...
Yeah, it was cool because it basically predicted the start of the women's revolution.
Nice.
You know, it had like the women's Royal Rumble and it got rid of the Divas Search contest. It was a cool idea. Alright, let's see. Next match, AJ Styles versus the Llama himself, Logan Paul.
I got
They were mild on that one.
That's how I feel about Logan Paul.
I hate him. I'm sorry.
I
like his
Styles
pride.
all the way.
I kind of like his pride, but I don't drink it as much because of all the stuff that's in it. But I don't know. AJ's been my guy for a long time. Always has been. Always will be. I think Styles is winning this match.
Yeah, it's funny you say that. I got Styles too. I say that because... And Damon's hooking up AJ Styles.
Yeah.
But
play that
back
one, please.
to the that's a banger actually. Back to the whole AJ Styles thing. You know, my dad used to always love AJ Styles, and he doesn't really watch like that anymore. But he was like that was like his favorite. I mean, AJ Styles is good though. He's a really good wrestler. But I got Styles. I don't think anybody's gonna be going for Logan Paul here.
Except for Styles is near the end of his contract, near the end of his career. Is he gonna put over freaking Logan?
Oh.
I don't know. That just sounds...
I know.
Doesn't sound right.
I know.
It really doesn't. Because the only thing about Logan Paul that's respectable is his wrestling. Everything else, him as a person, no.
He's kind of a jerk.
The scams that he did, no. I've hated him for it. Even the whole dead body filming thing, even though that was years ago. You can't just leave that be. You know what I mean? You filmed a dead body. And you put it on YouTube, for crying out loud. You could have edited it. Like, you have no common sense.
I'm so grateful that I don't know too much about this man. Then we're definitely booing this man. Boo this man!
Boo Logan
Boo!
Paul.
I gotta get a boo sound effect. Here.
Who do you think's gonna...
He likes banana Laffy Taffies.
Who do you guys think's gonna win that Intercontinental title match between Penta?
Oh, wait, actually, sorry to interrupt you there, pal. Or Al. I'm sorry.
Pal
I know.
My pal Al.
My pal Al. So, this match is actually after this match on the list. So we'll get through this one really quick. Then we'll get to the Intercontinental Championship match. So the Women's Tag Team Championship match is up next. Liv Morgan and Raquel will defend against Bayley and Lyra. Simply put it, Liv and Raquel are retaining. No questions
I will
asked.
say so. And
Nobody really
absolutely.
cares.
And I hate that nobody cares.
I know, it sucks.
It's like that card. It's like the match on that card that like nobody's looking forward to. To be fair, I don't think anyone's like, oh wow, this is gonna be, what would JR say? A slobber knocker.
A slobber knocker.
It'll be one of those matches where you want to grab some merch, get a snack, get a drink maybe,
Stretch your legs.
whatever that might be, go to the bathroom, whatever. Yeah. I'm sorry to all the women involved in that match, but that's not really exciting.
It's a shame because
it really is, because they're all very good in the ring.
Was like the all-star of last year, if you ask me.
Oh, definitely.
You know,
Her performance at the Elimination Chamber was insane too.
It was, yeah.
She did a really good job. But
I'm gonna apologize to audio editing Eric later in the process because I had these mics pretty hot during the whole thing, so you may have to do some editing later.
Yeah.
Now we all sound better.
All right, let's go into the match that you were going to discuss, the Intercontinental
it is
Championship
Braun
match.
Breaker, Penta, Finn Balor, and Dominic Mysterio.
Dirty Dom.
Yep.
Has Dominic had a belt on the main roster yet?
The main roster, no.
Okay, it's
Only
time.
only the NXT. I agree.
It's time.
I think so too. There's
Yeah,
going to
but
be a
he's
whole
just gonna get
conflict
booed like
between
he
him and
always
Finn
does.
for sure.
Yeah, but he's gonna get booed.
Great.
Like,
So what?
Bad guy WrestleMania.
I know,
Yeah,
but like, bro will probably win the belt, right? And then like after that, like he'll grab a microphone and be like, "I finally did it!" Boo! The entire like, come on, for crying out loud! Like I told you guys last time we did this podcast, he got booed at his own wedding. So like, how is that even? That makes it even worse. So
Let's
no,
take it-
bro.
let's-
I'm saying that.
I have a funny thought in my head. I'll let you.
I'm saying
continue.
that Braun Breaker is going to retain. I like Penta, though. I do like Penta. He's an upcoming star. That's another guy that's hungry and ready to go. And eventually, when he gets more time in the WWE, he will get a push and all that. But Braun Breaker is doing really well right now, and I think he's going to continue it. So,
Or
go for it, boys.
this is one of the only Def Rebel songs I actually like.
We're going to do a little reminder here. You guys are listening to the GWF on 103.5 WCCH. We are the college radio station here. And if you like what you're hearing, you can follow us at 1035wcch.com and stream us live. We're going to be creating all kinds of content for you. Thank you very much for tuning into the GWF. What's the GWF?
It is the Gingey Wrestling Forum, and I'm your host, DJ Gingey. I've got radio shows here on 103.5 WCCH every Friday. Thank you, from 12:30 p.m. to 1:30 p.m. as of now. Tune in to hear some great music, good vibes, local music, mainstream, good mix. All right, we're giving our predictions for WrestleMania 41. At the time of this recording, we are at the day before WrestleMania. It's a Friday morning here. You've got two matches here, so let's excuse me. Let's speed through these really quick. So next one, Drew McIntyre versus Damian Priest in a Sin City street fight. Drew needs this win. Drew definitely needs this win.
Doesn't Priest need a win too? They're both just kind of lost in the sauce right now.
See, that's the thing, that's
Okay.
That's the thing that I feel like they kind of are lost in the shuffle.
So maybe you just have melee. It just I don't know. Maybe you have nobody win. They both just knock each other out. There's my prediction.
There you go. You like a whole Rey Mysterio versus Sabu at a one night stand.
Just
type thing.
there's no finish. They fought till neither one of them could get up, and it wasn't supposed to be a last man standing match. And then that sets up a last man standing match for SummerSlam.
They fight to the death,
Yes,
and the winner will be given their freedom.
it's my prediction.
I'll take Drew McIntyre.
I want Drew to win. He's my pick. So he's my pick for this match.
Okay.
All right, on to the main event. Cody Rhodes, the WWE Champion, will defend against John Cena, the man who is seeking his 17th World Championship. He's going to try and break Ric Flair's record, and Cena is currently on a heel run. He's doing things his own way. He's not catering to the fans' needs anymore. All right, really quick. I'm going to sound very biased here, but I feel like Cena's winning this title. What are your guys' thoughts on that?
Big Al.
Thinking deeply.
Okay. Big Al's still thinking about his...
Cena's going to win, but here's one thing that we're missing out on, and this is probably the most important part of the puzzle. Don't forget about the final boss. I know a bunch of people are kind of forgetting about that.
Truth.
But true things, he's expected to be at WrestleMania, but we don't know that for sure. The Rock's schedule is so busy. So he could either be on the board of TKO, making millions, he could be in Hollywood, or he could be elsewhere, and we don't even know about it. So, to be fair, Cena's going to win. But don't be surprised. And I know this isn't a no disqualification match, but don't be surprised if The Rock...
It's not.
Don't be surprised.
Really?
No, it's not. Don't be surprised if The Rock tries to distract Cody
The Rock
and
can do
come out.
whatever he wants.
He's the final boss.
Exactly, yeah.
He also works for the company.
He's the
so
board.
The Rock is now...
He's literally
he's
the
the board,
higher
TKO.
up of this
He's
entire
now
thing. So.
he who shall not be named, basically.
Yeah.
VKM.
Yep.
Okay? And basically, he can do that, where he can just come out and say, the rules are different now. And then, if it doesn't go his way, he can go, and now the rules are different again.
Yeah, he can pull up.
He is gonna make this
pull like
match as
a
difficult
whole,
as it can be for Cody Rhodes.
He can pull like a whole Shawn Michaels thing and like come out and be like, well, no, not that. He could come out before the match like Austin and Rock did at WrestleMania 17 and have them say this is now a no disqualification match. He can do basically anything. So, but we'll see. Apparently Travis Scott's supposed to be there again. I don't understand.
Oh, yeah,
this
and I
whole
forget
thing.
about him being part of this whole
I
thing.
don't understand this whole thing, but I feel like if he comes out again and he tries to do something like that, Cody Rhodes is gonna smack the crap out of him. So.
Yeah, that's what you get for giving me a black eye.
But I don't know, but yeah, Cena's making history. He's winning his 17th. You heard it here, so.
Yep. If I were to make a quick prediction, I'd say it could be one. I'd say it could be maybe get a bit of a repeat of Mania last year. I say.
What do you mean? A million people interfere?
I say ref gets knocked over.
That's been like
right?
the last couple of years.
You get the get the referee knocked out in the crucial point of the match cliche. You get someone like let's say Stone Cold comes out after The Rock does. They brawl. And I don't know. Let's say like a bunch of other stuff happens. This is all getting in my head right now. Let's say
The Rock brings the bloodline out.
Or I'm thinking maybe Seth could turn heel.
And join sides with The Rock? Why not?
Or-
He's been a corporate sellout before.
That's true. Yeah, Triple H, the whole authority thing.
Seth Rollins loves being a corporate sellout.
You might think it's
maybe
Punk, but I don't
maybe
think
he's
so.
due for a heel turn.
We gotta have that Punk and Cena feud one more time.
I don't know. I think he might be due for one too.
Punk?
No.
Seth?
I don't know. It's gonna be interesting.
Come on now, wake up.
I'm up. Dude, I'm awake. But the thing is like, you do that, yeah. And Seth has been a corporate sellout before. He had a pretty decent title reign before he blew out his knee in that house show.
Yep.
But I think that, maybe it could be time for something like that again. Just to see how it goes.
I think so.
The Rock is definitely getting involved. We're all
in concur with that. So.
He doesn't even need to take a bump. He doesn't need to do anything. He doesn't need to do any physicality. He can just come to the top of the ramp and talk crap.
Yep.
He's gonna be like
talking to Mike, say something.
He's gonna go to the He's gonna be like a Heyman.
Yeah.
When Lesnar had the belt, sometimes you go and like distract. I honestly think that's what The Rock's probably gonna do. So, but I don't know. I mean, it's gonna be a great WrestleMania though. The 2 nights are gonna be jam packed crazy.
It is gonna be. What night do we think is gonna be better, gentlemen?
I don't know why I said this the other day, and it's probably so dumb because night 1 looks meh, dude. It doesn't even look. Besides a few of the main matches, it looks meh.
And for the last few years, night 1 has always been better than 2. But I think the roles could be reversed this time. I think 2 could be a better night.
2 looks a little better, dude.
It does.
I actually feel differently.
It looks
Really?
better.
Yeah, I think I do, but maybe I looked at an old list. I'll have to look at an updated list because
Right.
I think that Saturday night looked better to me, but I saw a list like a week ago.
Yeah. Maybe try looking at this one.
What was
this
the
one's just projected.
what was the matches for both of the nights? Because
Do a quick rundown to close it out.
Before we close it out.
Yep.
All right, let me just find on my phone really quick. So, according to Bleacher Report, this is the projected order for night one: Gunther versus Jey Uso World Heavyweight Championship match. Rey Mysterio versus El Grande Americano. The World Tag Team Championships are on the line as the War Raiders will defend against the New Day. Jade Cargill will take on Naomi. LA Knight, defends the United States Championship against the Samoan World Jacob Fatu. The WWE Women's Championship will be on the line. Tiffany Stratton defends against Charlotte Flair. Main event is of night one: Roman Reigns versus CM Punk versus Seth Rollins. Night two, we've got the Women's World Championship. It is on the line in a triple threat match. Io Sky, the champion, will defend against Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley. We've got AJ Styles versus the Llama Man, Logan Paul. The Women's Tag Team Championships. Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez of the Judgment Day will defend against Bayley and Lyra Valkyria, who is the current Women's Intercontinental Champion. And speaking of Intercontinental Champions, the men's one will be on the line in a fatal four-way, as Braun Breaker will defend against Penta, Finn Balor, and Dominic Mysterio. Then we got the Sin City Street Fight as Drew McIntyre versus Damian Priest. And last but not least, the main event of night two, the WWE Championship is on the line as Cody Rhodes, who has currently been the champion for over a year now, a few days over a year, I want to say. He will defend against the man who is seeking his 17th World Championship, John Cena. That's all the matches we got for WrestleMania 41.
Any closing thoughts before we wrap this up, gentlemen?
We will be reconvening for another episode of the GWF.
Indeed we will, and I believe, folks, we're going to do that. I think it's either next week or the following week, we are definitely going to give you our aftermath. I think, to be fair, I'm the co-host, I'm not the host, but I think we should just do it next week. We should let the people know right away what it is. So, but whatever works for you guys, works for me, just let me know and we'll get right back on here.
We will do a follow-up post-WrestleMania and see if we were right.
Yep.
The aftermath. We will probably be doing that a week following up, so we'll be able to actually talk about the Raw after WrestleMania as well. Which is
the Raw after WrestleMania, folks, is one of the best nights of the year. Actually,
that's true. So, all right, let's see who gets the most predictions right. Anyways, goodbye. This is the GWF. I'm your host, DJ Gingey, along with
co-host DJ Big L
and
DJ Daymen T.
All right, we'll see you next time. Goodbye, and have a great rest of your day.
Happy Easter.
And happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
He has risen. Can't see me. My time is now. It's the franchise will shine now. Can't see me. My time is now.